Hello, 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 folks. Freedom Fighter Radio. I'm your host, Ordinary Joe. Thank you for joining me today. This is a continuation of our series of test broadcasts. Um, Although we are going to have content for you during this test broadcast, folks. So just stand by, hang in there. We are testing our Odyssey and our BitChute that seems to have a problem in the last few episodes of our live cast, but looks like Odyssey is working well. Looks like our Odyssey is actually live right now. The test broadcast on Odyssey is called December 3rd Live, and I'm gonna copy and paste. Actually, actually, it doesn't look like it's going well. Okay, all right, my mistake. The live broadcast on Odyssey is not going through. I have something here, live stream. It says on BitChute, but it's not showing the actual. Maybe when we press play. Okay, we're live on BitChute, folks. BitChute is live right now, and I'm gonna listen. All right. Okay. I can hear. I can hear our voice coming through on BitChute. We are successfully live on BitChute right now, folks, and we are going to go live on. Let me fix the Odyssey, and then we are going to proceed with our content. But this is continuing a series of test broadcasts. First week of January, first week of 2025. Here, the third episode since the new year, and we're just testing all our platforms so we can continue to broadcast daily audio broadcasts live here on Crosspost platform. So we are successfully uh, broadcasting on Rumble right now and on BitChute. I think we are also live on. Let me check our YouTube channel. So this is continuing test broadcasts before we go full throttle. Hopefully by Monday, when the kids go back to school, I'll have more quiet studio at home during the day. So thank you, folks, for joining me today for a live test broadcast. Once all the channels are fine tuned and it proves that everything is working well, we are going to continue with our content for today, which is Technocracy Chapter 2. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about Big Brother isn't just watching, he's actually changing how our brain works when we know that we're being watched. There's a science behind that. That is something that I would like to talk about in conjunction with some of the literature that helps Red Pill awaken our society. Some of these materials, I'm not sure if they were intended to wake up people, or it was an adverse effect, or it's something that we've heard before. How the globalists, the technocrats, the New World Order, they want to advertise what they're about to do. Because in a way, when you were told what is about to happen and you don't do nothing about it, in a way, it's a legal um, sort of. They take your silence for compliance. And so, if you are given the knowledge that some sinister agenda is about to happen in the future, and you don't do anything about it, your silence is acceptance in a way. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. But folks, this is again, although we are pushing important content, important information on this trial broadcast, the series of test broadcasts that we are doing these next few days. Hopefully by Monday we are going to have an official uh, radio show every day starting Monday, but we are still continuing with our test broadcast because not all of the channels are participating. But right now we have YouTube, Rumble, and BitChute working okay. I'm gonna test right now the audio on YouTube if we're coming across on YouTube. Let me go to the channel here. I'm gonna test the audio on YouTube if it's coming across loud and clear. I'm gonna test right now the audio on YouTube. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that. So I'm gonna mute it back. I'm gonna mute the site back. Now that I know that we're coming across very good. So the only thing now that I'm going to try and fix is Odyssey. I don't know, for some reason Odyssey always is a problem with the live broadcast. But I'm fixing it right now, folks. And as soon as I fix this, we are going to go ahead with our prepared information for today. Thank you for joining me, folks. If you're just joining right now, this is the continuing a series of test broadcasts, radio style, audio only radio style broadcast that we are planning to do daily from on the entire year of 2025. But the series of test broadcasts is testing all of the channels that they're going live out there. And for some reason, even though we have already set this up a few times, we are having problem with Odyssey. So Odyssey is the only channel right now that is not going live, but this is one of the important channels. I know that BitChute is totally free speech platform and everybody is there. But my biggest concern with BitChute and Rumble as well, BitChute, everybody knows that most freedom voices are on BitChute. So if the empire strikes back and they try to take out the voice of the freedomizers, BitChute will be one of the main targets, in my opinion, that the oligarchy and um, the tyrants will be targeting BitChute for sure. So silent channels such as Odyssey, which is more secular and non-freedomizer kind of platform, this will be last in their list, in my opinion. So that's the reason I say that Odyssey is one of the most important channels that we are using to broadcast our content. The only problem is that the setup seems to be good from before we go live, and then when we're actually live casting on all the other channels, we're having problem with Odyssey. So bear with me, folks, because I can only fix it while we are broadcasting live to troubleshoot. I mean, I can only troubleshoot what seems to be the problem with Odyssey while we are live. So thank you for joining me for this test broadcast. Please stand by, and as soon as I get all the technicals fixed, we have a very important topic to talk about today. Big Brother isn't just watching, he is changing how your brain works according to study finds. And together with that is we're gonna go deep dive in some of the red pill literature. I'm talking about 1984, Brave New World, The Giver. There's also very popular books and movies for young people. I have a 13-year-old, and sometimes some of this literature and movies are very effective tool to red pill the young people so that they are rooted into the mindset and the disciplined mind of protecting their freedoms. Um, a new book that my daughter just started is Uglies. There's also a movie version of it. Um, and I think the Hunger Games series is also a good tool to red pill a lot of young people. And most popular right now among young people are, we've been inundated with K-pop and Korean movies since 2003 because of their Hallyu program. The government of South Korea have launched a worldwide campaign uh, to push their content worldwide. So one of the latest one that young people are looking at but without guidance, they will just see it as entertainment without guide. So you need to be guiding your young people how to understand the fight for freedom, about dissidents and your freedom of speech and freedom to assemble and all that. You can use modern day series. Right now, I'm using, since my daughter knows everything about the Hunger Games, and she recently, during the Christmas break, she recently uh, 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 consumed all of the episodes on 2 seasons of the Squid Games, a Korean series. And there's a lot of usable tools, teachable moments that you can use with the Squid Games to teach your children about freedom. So, folks, stand by. We're continuing on with the troubleshooting on all our channels so that 2025 by Monday we are going to launch our daily series of radio style broadcasting podcast here on the Freedom Fighter Radio. So please stand by as we continue our test broadcast today. Good morning, folks. Welcome to our some of our final test broadcasts that we're doing before our daily launch starting Monday. Today we continue with our test broadcast. We're just troubleshooting our problem with Odyssey. It looks like we're going to be able to fix it. It seems like every single episode we have to set up a new stream. Uh, that seems to be the problem that we're having with Odyssey. That's why we're not going live on Odyssey. We need all four channels to be simulcasting live whenever we go live here on the Freedom Fighter Radio. We'll do for the entire year of 2025. We're gonna try and do a daily audio only radio style broadcast podcast on all the channels, and we have left Facebook as our main channel for broadcasting since last year. And although many of our listeners are still on Facebook, so we're trying to make sure all of these free speech platform, except for YouTube, which is not a free speech platform, but we are going to push some of the less sensitive content there so that we can get more audience to our message on YouTube. But we are finalizing all the troubleshooting technicals that we need to do with our brand new platform, free, no cost platform, Rumble Studio. Thank you, Rumble, for creating Rumble Studio. It's a great platform, except it's not very good with the video broadcast. It seems like the audio broadcast is very good on Rumble Studio. It's a free platform, so we're not going to complain. We are also pre recording this on an offline video camera, which we are going to give some light edit and post it after the live broadcast so that all the other illustrations and other references on what we discuss on the daily radio style podcast will be more visible to our viewers. So, on my screen right now on this test broadcast, it shows that the Odyssey is confirming, on the process of confirming. And I don't know why that is taking quite a while. And but we're almost there, folks. Although this is a test broadcast, we have some prepared information to discuss. And okay, sorry, I get distracted because I am simultaneously uh, giving you some updates here. At the same time, I am also troubleshooting what seems to be a problem with our Odyssey channel. We need our Odyssey channel when we start daily simulcasting on all our platforms starting on Monday, hopefully. If not, Tuesday will be official launch date to recast a new season of our daily broadcasting here on the Freedom Fighter Radio. So, folks, stand by as we continue our troubleshoot on our test broadcast today. Thank you for joining me today, and please subscribe now on whichever channel that you are listening in, whether you are tuning in on BitChute, YouTube, Rumble, or Odyssey. And again, all the other social media channels will get a link after the fact or even during the live show if I'm able to multitask to get the links over to all of our social media platforms. So, folks, thank you for tuning in. Stand by, stand by. We are continuing our last bit of test broadcasting troubleshooting for all of our platform before our official relaunch of a new season 2025 of the Freedom Fighter Radio daily broadcast. Thank you for tuning in and stand by as we continue with our test broadcast today.